Stupid app. All right, let me see if I can figure this out, guys. Okay, do I have sound now? I think so. All right, hopefully this works now. Um, me and this app. Me and this app. Okay, yeah, I have sound now. Okay, so let me just say this. I am trying to get used to this new app. It is called Melon. And I have been testing it since Sunday. It is Wednesday. And every day there is something that is going on with this app. So I don't know if it's me or I don't know if it's the app or what's going on. I'm trying to master the art of using this app. So I apologize. It did not want to start. It didn't want to take anything that I scheduled. It didn't want to whatever. So I'm gonna move on with life. I am gonna I am going to continue to move forward with this morning. So I apologize for the delay. I was desperately trying to get this app to start. I literally had to launch it from a different laptop. So anyway, um, I'm going to contact them and see if I can figure out what the deal is. So anyway, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and I am with eCom Sellers. And my passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey to get more focused, to get more organized, to get more structured in their e-commerce business. So if that is you, I am here for you. I am trying to get used to this new app called Melon, and it is it. I don't know. The two of us are in a battle. I feel like we're in the middle of the battle royale, but that's okay. If I have to go back to our old app, we'll go back to the old app if we have to. So, In any case, I'm going to move forward with today's topic, which is time management. We get together every morning at 7 a.m. It wasn't 7 this morning. And we talk about one topic that's going to help you to get more organized, more focused, more productive in your e commerce business. Today's topic is time management. We pull them up this entire month. We've been pulling them up online, finding articles that are related to the topic that we are covering. And then we go through our daily morning checklist. So you can download the daily checklist for e-commerce sellers directly from the e-commerce planning Facebook group. So you can step through that in your e-commerce business. In addition to that, you can see the article that we're looking at directly in the e-commerce planning Facebook group as well. I think we're broadcasting there. I really cannot tell. And I can't tell with this tool. In addition to that, we are live on Clubhouse. So welcome wherever you're joining. And I'm hoping we're live on Instagram. Somebody will tell me if we're live on the Ecom Sellers Academy Instagram page. So that was the whole purpose of moving to this app so that we could actually go live on Instagram as well. So I will say right now we are 3 for 3. No. So if you're a Melon app expert, message me after this is over so I can talk to you about this app and see if it's me, if it's buggy, or if it's something else. So in any case, let's get into it. So today's topic is time management. We have 11 time management tips for entrepreneurs to boost their productivity. So this is coming to us from Neo at Tua. I don't know how to say that. Neo. Neo it. Neoito. I guess that's how you say it. Neito. I think we covered this one before. I think it had some pretty good things in here. It's talking about time management and productivity at the same time. I think productivity is tomorrow. So we may be killing two birds with one stone. I don't know. If me and Melon are not working out, then that's what's going to happen. So you can schedule a 20-minute coaching session if you would like. You can schedule that directly with me by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session to go over your business. You can grab the e-commerce planner at myecomplanner.com and download the digital version or get the book itself and use that to write in every single day. I believe that writing every day is helpful on your e-commerce journey. And if you need support on your e-commerce journey, whether you're selling private label products, drop shipping, print on demand, um, wholesale, retail arbitrage, thrifting, whatever you happen to be doing, online arbitrage, you are more than welcome to join Ecom Sellers Academy for $17.99 a month. We are here to help support you on your journey. So with that being said, you can go to ecomsellersacademy.com and join us today. So we're going to go ahead and it's time to make the donuts, y'all. The first tip for time management is to start your day early. Ironically, I did start early. I was here. Nothing about that worked with this app, but that's okay. Give yourself grace and mercy along this journey. So start your day early. I 100% agree. Getting up early and getting started in your day is going to help you be able to make the progress that you want to make in your business. So everything that you're doing. So if you're doing retail arbitrage, figuring out the first thing that you're going to do first thing in the morning, whether you're going to go out and source early when the stores are not as full or not as busy. If you want to source on days in which they're putting their inventory out, those are all things. If you've already got a tool that you're using to find products, again, starting early is your best bet. And also, sometimes when you start early, some people will get up early and they might meditate first thing in the morning, go for a walk first thing in the morning. All those things are good for you. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your body. So being able to have some quiet time with yourself, so that you can meditate and maybe actually spending that quiet time to plan in your business. All right. Number 2 is schedule everything. I agree 100%. Schedule everything that you're going to do. Schedule when you're listing, schedule when you're shipping, schedule when you're doing product research, schedule when you're doing your sourcing, schedule when you are going to be working on customer service and dealing with customer service questions, refunds, returns, looking at reviews, all of that stuff. Schedule that time. If you've got to update your listings, if you're pulling up or creating a website. If you're working with your VA, schedule your time. I agree 100%. Number 3, make technology your new best friend. Well, I agree with that. Now, let me just say this. Me and Melon, we are not best friends yet. Maybe, just maybe, before this is over, we will become best friends or we will find a new tool. But yes, make technology your best friend so you can get more things done. So if you have a sourcing tool that helps you sift through and find profitable products like tactical arbitrage um, or Jungle Scout or Helium 10 or any of the other tools that you like using that will help you to find products faster. Absolutely. If you have tools that will help you to list quicker or tools that will help you to find the keywords that people are searching for, use those to help streamline your efforts. Now, that doesn't negate or ignore the fact that you should learn that skill and know that skill. So that's an important thing too, because being able to do some of this stuff organically is also a great way to be able to stand out from the crowd and to be able to be one of those people that's the only person that's on the listing because of the fact that you're doing organic searches. So we use technology to help you get things done faster. Okay. So I encourage you to do that. Number 4, learn to prioritize your tasks. Yes, you should determine what the priorities are for the day. What are the things that you need to get done first? What are the things that are going to require the most amount of your brain juices for the day? Going to require you to focus and to concentrate. So definitely prioritize what the tasks are that you're going to be doing. Focus on one task at a time. Absolutely. I'm not going to say that I don't multitask from time to time. I may have one window, like, okay, so everybody's probably got that junk drawer that's like in their kitchen, that junk drawer that has a little bit of everything. And so if I have one of those weird times in my day where I just need to burn through a bunch of little short tasks, I might put it all in that junk drawer hour. And so if that junk drawer hour is like, okay, a variety of hodgepodge of things, yeah, but I'm still working on one thing at a time. I'm not trying to, if I were in the kitchen, I'm not trying to cook the bacon and the eggs and the toast and get the orange juice all at simultaneously at the same time. I'm literally focusing on the eggs, making sure they're done, watching the toast. When it pops up, go grab that. Like, I'm not trying to have octopus arms. So don't do that to yourself. Focus on one thing at a time and get one thing done at a time. Um, Number 6, hold yourself to high standard. Yes, you should. Whatever you're going to be doing, be accountable to those things and make sure that you're doing quality work. So quality work is extremely important on this journey. Um, Quality work is going to make sure that you're creating quality listings. You're doing your best to optimize the listing, the title, making sure you have quality images, getting your shipments out to your customers in a timely manner. All those things matter when it comes to your e-commerce business, or if you've hired service providers to do those things, or you've got integration tools, making sure that you follow through to confirm that those things are happening. Number 7, delegate work judiciously. The one thing is that sometimes we are stuck doing the things that we consider mundane or tedious. Sometimes those mundane or tedious things are the things that we got to do. And sometimes those mundane and tedious things are things that we could potentially outsource. So look for opportunities to outsource where you can, or to utilize a tool to do something for you instead. So then that way you can focus on the things that are going to generate you more money. So with that being said, again, I apologize for the delay. If you guys are waiting on one of those other links, that I don't know if it will ever come up, because I have not been able to get this tool. Me and this tool are just in a wrestling match with each other. So I don't know. In any case, we're going to move on from here. We're going to go through the daily checklist, and then we're going to call it a day because I got to meet. So the first thing is, every day we go through this daily checklist. You can download it directly in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. There you will find the daily, the weekly, and the monthly checklist. I'll go through that to help you to have a more productive, focused day on the activities that are going to make you money in your business. So the first thing is the night before, doing some planning the night before. What you should be doing is planning for Wednesday, Tuesday evening. And you should also be assessing, how did Tuesday go? Did you get things done? How far did you get on your list? What are the things that didn't get done? We will celebrate all the successes and all the wins that we did accomplish, all the things we did get done, and the things we didn't get done. Then we're going to go and we're either going to move them to another day. We're going to determine whether or not they were even necessary in the first place. Sometimes we put things on our schedule that's not even necessary. Okay, let's just hashtag facts. Let's just be honest about it. But there are other times we put stuff on the schedule. We know it's important, and we keep procrastinating along this journey. We procrastinated, stuff doesn't get done, and so the goal is to kill the procrastination monster. Okay, we are trying to kick him out the door, slam him in the closet, put him in a manhole, something. He's got to get out of our lives. Why is he a he? I don't know. He just is. So that's what we're working to do with the procrastination monster by going back and reassessing our day. That's how we determine whether or not we did or did not make progress, even if maybe we had one of those days where we just weren't able to burn through everything. It's okay. We do celebrate our wins and our successes. We give ourselves grace and mercy, and we work to build a better schedule in the future. So make sure you note what you did the night before, how Tuesday went. The next thing is, before we go, our stats in our business. We track our listings. We track all of the information that's going to help us to determine whether or not we're staying focused, whether or not we're productive and consistent, whether or not we're making progress towards our goal. So whatever our goal is, if it's to become $1 million seller, then we've got to track to see how we're doing every single day towards that goal. You know, if this is the year that you're trying to get to $100,000 in sales, okay, you got to be tracking where you are. If you're trying to get to $100,000 in profit, again, you have to track where you are. So updating your tracking stats, we have those directly in our e-commerce planner. You can grab that at myecomplanner.com. Grab that and update your stats. Number 3 is that we're going to look at our online calendar so we don't have surprises. There's nothing like waking up in the morning and then rushing because you forgot your child had something at school that is due, or that you forgot that you're going in early to work because you have an early morning meeting, like whatever that is. So we're going to go through and we're going to look at our online calendars so that we're aware the night before, we're aware of what's coming up tomorrow. It's not a surprise. Okay. And so if you have multiple calendars, definitely look those up. If you have a tool to sync them up, then do that as well. Having all your stuff in one place is awesome. The next thing is that we are building Wednesday schedule. Whatever we're supposed to be accomplishing in our business, we're building that out. Now, the one thing I do want you to keep in mind is we are at the end of the month for April. This is the last full week in April. So if you have a list, a goal, an objective, this is your window in which to accomplish it. Okay. It's your window to get focused and commit to what you have left. I'm not saying that if you have a list of your monthly list is still sitting at 20 things, and let's say you had 21 things and you've knocked off one, there's no way you're going to get through all 20 in 3 days or 4 days. It's not going to happen. So we're going to move forward with building a better schedule in May. That's one thing. And 2, and building a more realistic schedule based on our life and our lifestyle. And it could be that this month is just a fluke, like a bunch of different things have happened to you this month. And so this month you're off, but next month, things will be back on track. I have no idea what's happening in your life. You do. So let's go ahead and build out the schedule for today, keeping in mind that we're at the end of the month and there may be things that we need to accomplish. So hopefully you did all those things the night before. If you invest the time, like 5 minutes to 15 minutes should be sufficient time to get through that list. Okay. And the next thing that we're doing is we are getting up this morning. We're wrestling with our technology. And we are starting our day. So we do have 5 steps that we step through for today. The first one is to re-review Tuesday, so that we are increasing our awareness. We've got to build another Tuesday schedule in the future. So we want to build one that is more realistic and honest. We do want to stretch ourselves. We don't want to make it so easy that the procrastination monster can come in and say, or the lack of productivity monster can come in and say, oh yeah, we're relaxing right now. And if you're on the road to $1 million, you are not relaxing. You're not. You're on your game. You're focused. You're committed to that. So go back, review Tuesday schedule, reassess it after you've had a chance to get a good night's sleep. Hopefully you got a good night's sleep and you're able to get up, get focused, get committed towards the day. Then step 2 is to review and update your priorities for the week, the habits that you're tracking for the week, and also your plan for the month. Again, we established monthly goals. What were those goals that we established this month? And what were those priorities that we established for this week? This is the last full week of the month. So let's get after it. Let's get focused. Let's get committed. Then step 4 of this process is we're going to pull out that schedule that we built for Wednesday. We're going to read it, write it if we need to, and speak it out loud to ourselves. So we are talking to our subconscious mind to say, hey, it's time for you to hand it over to me because I'm awake, and let's get going. That way, you can make the progress that you need to make in your business. You can get focused and committed to your business and engage in the activities that are actually going to move the needle in your business. So, we're going to hand it off to our conscious mind and we're going to get going. We're going to kickstart this day, start the engine, get up. It's time to make the donuts. That's what we're getting ready to do. Okay. So, whatever your morning routine is, go knock that out, get that cup of coffee. If you need to stare out the window just a second before the sun comes up, that's fine too. If you need to go for a walk, do that. And then let's get the day going. Let's get active. Let's get after it. And then, number 5 on today's list is we're going to do a preliminary like schedule build for Thursday. If you participated in the weekly planning session, you've already done this. And so you take your weekly template and you have your actual for the week for the last full week in April. What did you say you were going to do on Thursday? So you can literally just pull that out. So you already know what you're supposed to be doing for Thursday. And then you're increasing your awareness of what's happening. Last but not least, we are going to prepare or plan for potential disruptions, things that are going to break this routine that we're trying to build, things that are going to disrupt it, impact it in any kind of way. Our goal is to sustain momentum in our business, to be intentional in everything that we do, intentional about what we source, intentional about which cards we use to make our purchases for our business, intentional about getting our taxes done, intentional about getting shipments out to our customers in time, or finding a supplier or a service provider that will make sure that that happens. Our goal is to be intentional about our business. And so what happens is, much like the beginning of the year, when people establish New Year's resolutions and then they don't keep them, they don't sustain them. They get going for that first week, and then that second week, and then that third week, they start falling off and everything starts to crumble like, I don't know, crumb cake in your hand. Everything starts to fall apart. And our goal is to not have things fall apart. The reason why things fall apart when you're establishing New Year's resolution is because, one, your why was maybe not big enough. The reason why you're establishing that New Year's resolution wasn't clear, maybe. Number 2, you did have realistic like things that happened in your life, but you were unable to get that routine going again. And that's the thing, is that if you're establishing a routine, you're trying to build a habit, you're trying to kill the procrastination that you've been, things you've been dragging your feet on in your business. Your goal is to not let the procrastination monster win. That's your goal. So we have to do what we need to make sure that we keep him at bay. Yes, I did call him a him again, but we're going to keep him at bay, or a her. Okay. But in any case, our goal is to do that. So you're going to have to make sure that you're aware of those things that are causing that procrastination monster to win. What are those things that are causing them to win? What are those reasons, excuses that pop up? Because again, you probably have a routine that you've established. That's the one thing about the new year, is that working towards building a new schedule, building a new routine. And our habits step in, the things that we're so used to doing, the things that are wrapped around us like a warm blanket. We're like, oh no, I don't want to give this up. If you don't want to give up, hanging out on social media on TikTok for 9 hours a day, or you don't want to give up streaming, watching your binge watching your shows on Netflix or Apple TV or whatever else you watch. You're like, oh no, I don't want to give this up. The things that are actually going to move the needle and help you get closer to your $1 million status, you got to be a little uncomfortable for a period of time until you build new habits. And so the goal is, again, let's not let the procrastination monster win. Let's be focused and committed to our daily schedule. Let's increase our awareness of the things that are coming up. Hey, school's about to be out. Do you have a game plan for that? If you don't, you should build one. And let's move the needle in our business so that we can make the progress that we need to make in our e-commerce business. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful to you guys. All right, I was late. I was really working on being here at 7:01, 7:02. So I've got to spend some more time hanging out with this app and maybe fight with it a little bit more. But in any case, I just want to say my name is Nicole Whitlock. I'm with eCom Sellers. My passion is absolutely helping people achieve their goals, including myself. Okay. And to make the progress that you want to make in your business, especially if you want to become that $1 million seller. So you have to execute the things, do the things that are going to help you to become that $1 million seller. If that is you and you feel like you need some support along this way, you need a cheerleader, you need an accountability buddy, whatever that is that you need, I am here for you. You can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going directly to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. I also want to encourage you to grab the e-commerce planner. You can go to myecomplanner.com. If you purchase the digital version, you'll get immediate access to it. If you buy the physical version, it will be shipped to you. But in any case, it is a tool that was created for sellers by sellers to help you on your e-commerce journey to be more focused, more committed, more productive, and to be more consistent in your e-commerce business and organized. If that's you, grab the planner. And last but not least, if you need some support along your e-commerce journey, if you're new to the journey, you're not really sure if you're doing the things that are really going to help you get to $1 million status, you can join eCom Sellers Academy to get the support. You'll gain access to our over 200 training videos that are in the back office. In addition to that, you'll gain access to our private e-commerce community. You'll get 10 retail arbitrage, online arbitrage leads every single week. Plus, you'll get 10 wholesale supplier lists every single week, and many other things, along with a live Q&A session every week. So join us on the e-commerce journey. And with that being said, I hope you have an amazingly blessed and highly productive and successful day. We're going to say goodbye for now, and hopefully tomorrow, me and Melon will become best friends. Bye, y'all.